Hare Krishna. Welcome to the series of Path of Happiness. So today's topic is absorption of mind. Eyes, ears, nose and mouth. All these are senses. Suppose you are sitting in front of someone and listening to what they are saying. The ear is working, the eyes are also working, but what are you concentrating on? The mind is engaged in the act of listening. Therefore, even though the eyes are seeing things, they do not come to our attention because the mind is focused on listening. The mind can be focused on one sense at a time. That is why talking on phone while driving is not good, because the mind should be focused on the road. But if the conversation takes the mind away from the road, an accident can occur. Again, what is our mind absorbed in now? Because the mind is working for false ego, it is absorbed in material things. Thus, a mind absorbed in material things leads to our bondage in this material world. And what is the bondage in material world? Repeated birth and death. But the same mind absorbed in the Supreme Lord leads to our liberation. What is the troubles caused to us by this mind? The mind is influenced by the mode of nature. There are three modes of nature: Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. We'll discuss these in greater detail later. According to the nature we have acquired, the mind can engage in activities that are beneficial or harmful to us. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bandhuratmana atmanastasya yenatmani atmana jitaha anatmanastu satrutve varte atmai satruvat. To one who has conquered the mind is the best friend. But to one who fails to do so, his mind remains the greatest enemy. Therefore, our mind can be either our best friend or our worst enemy. Due to the influence of modes of Rajas and Tamas, the mind is affected by six types of impurities. These are called anarthas. Anarthas means that which is not beneficial to us. The scriptures called it Ari Shad Varga or Shad Ripu, which means six enemies. And these six enemies are always causing us trouble. What they are? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mad, Matsar. So what is Kama? Kama means material desire. Krodha, anger that arises when we do not get what we want. Lobha, greed for all the material things. Moha, attachment, the illusion that we are this body or mind, or attachment to all the material or temporary things. Moha, Mad, intoxication, being under the influence of drugs or being intoxicated by money, position, etc. etc. Matsar, jealousy, being jealous of the success or possessions of others. Generally, a person who is involved in fulfilling his material desire under the influence of lust does not suddenly change himself or develop other qualities. Does he? No, he does not. People generally retain the nature of what they are born with and continue to think, feel, and live in a certain way throughout their life. As we have experienced in our lives, we are literally bound to this nature, and it may seem impossible for us to change it. However, we can change our nature. There are many problems that can arise due to an uncontrolled mind. So, here we are giving some examples to stimulate your thought process. Sometimes we do not even want, or we do not wrong, we do wrong even things we know it is wrongs. A person who smokes cigarettes knows about the harmful effects it has on his health, but still he smokes. In Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 verse 36, Arjuna asked Krishna a similar question: why do we commit mistakes? Being pushed by some force? We can list many such experiences in our lives, can't we? People find it difficult to focus their mind on any one thing because the mind is fickle. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramadi balvad dhranam. In Bhagavad Gita chapter 6, 34 verse. It keeps jumping from one thing to other. How many of us get angry? How many of us get angry? Everyone gets angry. Why? Because our mind is not under our control. It is an everyday thing. The Bhagavad Gita provides essential, very, very essential knowledge about such everyday things. Therefore, reading the Bhagavad Gita is essential for everyone. In the heat of anger, we may say things we should not say or act in a way that goes against our values and morals. Please think about it. We'll continue this discussion in the next video. Hare Krishna.